my butt off, but we're getting some work done.
Who is Mark Vinten? What should we
Well,
know?
I'm an engineer, producer. I've been working with Lil Jon for probably about 5 or 6 years now,
Okay.
and we're just working on his new album, Crunk Rock, which should be out this summer sometime.
Okay.
Got a couple mixes on there, I'm hoping, and well, I'm just getting the production thing started too, getting TV and film going, trying to get on some soundtracks and theme songs and all that other kind of stuff. Working with a couple artists right now,
Okay.
writers, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Just trying to get to the labels and hit them from all sides.
So we hear you have Grammys.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Hit that one.
For Usher, Ludacris, and Lil Jon, I tracked that. So I got lucky and got a couple Grammys. So
Okay.
it was good.
Cool. So who are some other artists that we would know that you've worked with?
Shit. Let's see. I worked with 50, Young Buck, John, of course, all the BME, Scrappy. We've done some stuff for Britney. We're getting ready to do some stuff with Pink, which should be pretty cool. I've never worked with her before. I'm looking forward to that one.
Cool.
Nas. You name it. I've done some stuff.
Name it, he's worked with them.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah.
So what has been an obstacle that you've gotten over in the industry that you can share with people?
People's attitudes, really. I think a lot of people get on their horses and they try to ride.
Definitely.
And you can't let that stuff get to you, because usually it's not one person that's going to make or break you.
That's true.
Besides yourself.
That's
so,
true.
If you've got some people, trying to keep you down and everything like that, just don't worry about it. Keep it moving.
Definitely. Now, for engineers, upcoming engineers, what are some tips that you can give them? Do you recommend people going to school to be an engineer? Is it something that they can learn?
Well, school definitely helps, but like I went to Full Sail, and it's kind of like I wish I hadn't spent all that money. But at the same time, I wouldn't have had it in. It's like I could say I went to that school, so people kind of take that as like, wait, he must know what he's doing, so let's go. But like up and coming engineers just need to practice.
Just practice.
Know your Pro Tools, and now that Logic is catching on real big, you got to know your Logic. So it's really speed with Pro Tools. That's your biggest advantage right there, is to be fast. That's how I got on with John. When he's doing beats, he'll do 10, 12, 15 beats in a day, and if he had somebody slow that was working with him, it'd only be 5 or 6. But it's like now I've been working with him for so long that once he dumps the beat in, I don't even really have to hear it to be able to chop it. Make an intro, make a verse, make a hook. I can just look at the Pro Tools and know what's going on, and like all the quick keys and everything like that. It's just speed. You gotta be fast on your Pro Tool, and your stuff has to sound good.
It has to sound good.
If it doesn't sound good, that's your job, is to make it sound good. If
Exactly.
it doesn't sound good, you're not gonna go anywhere. So.
And how do you recommend for these upcoming engineers to put themselves out there to work with people like Lil Jon and Usher and all the people you've worked with?
You got to start at the bottom. I started out taking out the garbage at Circle House Studios in Miami. So you got to put in that time. Once you get out of school, or if you've been out of school, and somebody offers you $100 a week to come and take the garbage out, you got to do it. I did it for 6 months, 8 months, or something like that. But when I wasn't taking out the garbage and nobody was in the rooms, I was in there in the patch bay, trying to figure out how everything works, learning the rooms really well. So that first time that John came down there, they're like, oh, we need somebody to do it. John was one of my first tracking gigs at Circle House, but I knew what I was doing. So everything went smoothly, and then after that, they kept giving me more and more tracking gigs, and John kept coming back and everything else. So eventually he just snatched me out of the studio and was like, let's go.
That's what's up.
Time to work. So, you're going to have to take out the garbage and everything, but don't just sit there at the front answering the phones, playing Pac-Man on the computer while, the studio's just sitting there empty.
Amen.
You could be in there learning, how compressors work, how EQs work, how the board works, the automation on the board, like all that kind of stuff. Like, that's your real education, right? Keep working.
Keep working. You heard it
Ask some
first.
questions. Right. I'm
Alrighty,
going back to Cali.
back to Cali.